It's not keep going from a place of force and fear and push and what doesn't feel good, what is out of alignment. It's doing it from a place of least resistance and in leaning in and embracing what arises.
Welcome to the Words of Wisdom podcast. This is the place to be to raise the consciousness within in order to create a life and business of ease, flow, and freedom. This podcast offers inspiring stories, strategies, and special guests to help you become your most aligned self. I am 𝗪𝗵𝘁 𝗪𝗲, a former NBA Toronto Raptors dancer turned ICF accredited spiritual life coach, founder of Goddess of Wisdom Spiritual Life Coaching, and Star Seed Academy coach training. My soul's mission is to show you the impossible is truly possible. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Let's get to awakening your soul's wisdom.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Words of Wisdom. Today I have a fun exercise for you to help with your momentum in manifesting. So I talk about this a lot where you could be doing the work and resistance or blocks will arise and you just got to keep going. But when I say keep going, it's not keep going from a place of force and fear and push and what doesn't feel good, what is out of alignment. It's doing it from a place of least resistance and in leaning in and embracing what arises. Now, it's normal in your journey of manifesting and creating your next level reality, creating your desires, whatever it is you want, whether it's in relationships, in your business, with money, whatever it is, the tools and techniques and the information I share with you can be applied to anything you're wanting to call in to have in your life. So, I want to share with you this exercise to build momentum in your manifestation, especially if you are a woman who feels good, who believes in her goals, who believes in her dreams. You can see it, you can feel it, you know you're on the right track. But even then, sometimes we need that little push. Sometimes we need that little motivation. We need to have that affirmation we're on the right track. So, I want to share with you this quick journaling exercise that I personally did myself. As I was writing, I was like, oh, I got to share this with my listeners. So, it's really raw. And I'm also going to share with you a journal excerpt that is fresh off of the press right as I finished writing it, because I just felt like this message, what came through, can serve everyone and anyone who is needing that extra encouragement and push towards their goals. So I'm right now naming it the Future Self Writing to Your Present Self exercise. And basically, what you want to do is get a pen and paper and create a safe space for yourself. Light a candle, make sure you have no disruptions. This will take about 5 minutes, longer if you like, shorter if that feels aligned. But I think you just need 5 minutes. And what you're going to do is just tune into your future self, that future being, what you envision, how you feel her, how you see her, what you imagine her to be, and then have her write to you in this present moment, write to your present self. And the messages that will come up is like, I feel like I'm a genius right now creating this because I feel like it just covers so many things, not only how to get to your future self, but it anchors her into this moment. It gives you that drive, it gives you that motivation, it gives you even a shift or healing if that's what you need. So many things happen to tie in your present self to your future self and in the in between on how to get there. So this is what came up for me. So again, just to reiterate, your future self writing to your present self, what would she say to you now? What words or messages or feelings come up if your future self was to view you now? What's her point of view of you now? And then what you're going to do is just write down everything that comes up. Don't try to rationalize it or try to understand it or make sense of it. Allow it to flow. Maybe some things won't make sense. Maybe grammatically it won't even make sense. So even as I share this with you, don't say to me, oh, well, that's grammatically incorrect, because I just wrote exactly what came out. Okay. So I hope that exercise makes sense. Go back and listen to it. It's also on our website, 𝗪𝗪𝗁.ca/podcast. And then you can go into that episode and we will have the questions written out for you as well. Okay, so that's the exercise. Now, let me share with you what my future self had to say to my present self. And feel free to close your eyes and listen to this, or as you're out for a walk or driving, just allow it just to sink in and notice if there's any messages that kind of put a shock to your system or rings true for you or brings a sense of calm and peace, because that's what you're ready to receive in this moment. And then make sure you set aside the time to do your own future self writing to your present self and see what messages come up. And also, not just let it come up and write it and close the book. Read it over and over again and allow it to penetrate your mind, body, and soul. Allow it to shift you and anchor into you right here, right now. So, here I go. I'm going to share my excerpt from my journal. Dear present self, you are fabulous. You are amazing. You have an amazing, expanding heart. You are doing all the things. Just keep going. Trust. You are on the right track. You knew in your heart what you've always wanted. Don't falter. You were right to go after it. It's going to happen. It is happening. Your mind is right. Your energy is right. Your heart is right. You aren't missing anything or doing anything wrong. It will happen for you. You are her, and she is you. You are the wealthy, powerful woman. You are calm. You are confident. You are believing. You are so powerful. You are a creator. You have always created anything you wanted, so why would you stop now? You have this expansive being and energy. Allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to be me. You are her, and I am you. The sooner you recognize this, the sooner it will be. Anchor it into the now. It is happening now. It is happening now. It is happening now. I love you, and I'm so proud of you for being so brave and bold to make your desires a reality. You can never fail. You've got this, and so shall it be. I hope these words and this exercise spoke to you. And I want to take a moment to thank you for being the type of person to be bold enough to go after their dreams. The big, bold energy of you is who you truly are, and don't be afraid to allow yourself to be that. Be sure to tag me on Instagram at Goddess of Wisdom Coach to let me know how this exercise and this episode speaks to you. And if you're looking to take it further and you are ready to bring into reality that big, bold energy and dream that you hold within, then I invite you to apply for a spot for my private coaching program called Expansion, where we become your next level self to create your next level reality. Go to goddessofwisdomcoach.ca/private coaching and apply for a spot today. Thank you all for joining me. Send you all so much love and light.